Ladies and gentlemen, this is your moment, your breaking point, or your breakthrough. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Not when life feels easier. Now. If you're tired of losing, get up. If you're done waiting, get moving. Your time is now, get up and win. There was a man I once knew, not a famous man, not a wealthy man, not someone who had millions of followers or a viral moment. He was just a man with a worn-out pair of sneakers, calloused hands, and a heart full of frustration. His name was Thomas. He was the kind of person life kept knocking down. Every time he tried to rise, something hit harder. He lost his job during a corporate downsizing. His marriage crumbled. His bank account bled out. And still, every morning, he would lace up those old sneakers and run, not because he was training for a marathon, but because it was the only place he could outrun his thoughts. One morning, after a long run in the cold, Thomas collapsed on the stairs of his small apartment. The weight of life crushed him in that moment, not just physically but emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And that's where it happened, the moment everything changed. He didn't find motivation on a stage. He didn't hear some perfect quote from a book. There was no lightning bolt of divine inspiration. What changed him was a whisper from within. He said to himself, "Enough. This is not how my story ends." Not screamed. Not cried. Just said, quietly, "This is not how my story ends." And with that, he got up, slowly, painfully, but he got up. That man rebuilt his body, rebuilt his mindset, rebuilt his life, not because life got easier, but because he got stronger. And to this day, he says the same words to himself when life gets hard. Your time is now. Get up. Win anyway. So I ask you, what's stopping you from saying the same thing today? What's stopping you from making the decision, right now, that this isn't how your story ends? You see, the world isn't waiting for perfect timing. It isn't holding a spot for the right moment. It rewards the one who stands up when everyone else stays down. It remembers the fighter, the riser, the relentless. Not because they had less struggle, but because they chose more courage. Let's start strong. You see, every single one of us will face a moment where life demands a response. Not a wish. Not a prayer. A response. A moment where you have to stop hoping and start moving. Where you stop waiting and start building. Where you stop dreaming and start doing. And that moment is now. Not next week when the pressure settles. Not after your paycheck. Not after someone finally believes in you. Now. Because if not now, then when? Let's get one thing straight, the world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't hand out trophies for almost. It doesn't applaud the person who meant well but never acted. It rewards the do. The fighter. The one who gets up with swollen eyes, bruised knees, and fire in their soul, and says, "I'm not done yet." You've been sleeping on yourself. You've been negotiating with your potential. You've been letting fear dictate your steps. And worst of all, you've been lying to yourself, telling yourself you're not ready. But here's the truth. You are not becoming ready. You already are. You were built for now. Crafted through the struggle. Shaped by every disappointment. Tested through fire. And still standing. Don't let the fear of not being perfect keep you from showing up. Don't wait for motivation to come knock, you knock it down. The illusion of the right time. Everyone says, "I'll start when I'm ready. When I have the money. When I have more time. When I feel confident." Let me crush that lie. There will never be a perfect time. Time doesn't come gift-wrapped in clarity. It comes wrapped in pressure, chaos, fear, and choice. That's what makes it powerful. That's what makes it worth it. You don't grow when things are easy. You grow when you're forced to move forward, even when nothing makes sense. You think the greats were ready? You think champions started with certainty? No. They started with fear. They started broke. They started alone. They started while nobody believed in them, not even themselves. But they started anyway. And that's the separator. Not talent. Not luck. Not timing. Decision. Discipline. Daily action. Win the war within. Let's talk about the real battle, the one inside your head. You've probably fought it more than once. The voice that says, "You're not good enough. Who do you think you are? What if you fail again?" That voice doesn't care about your past wins. It only feeds off your doubt. And every time you shrink, it gets stronger. But every time you stand, even shaking, it gets weaker. You want to change your life? Win the war within. That means showing up when you don't feel like it. That means doing the work when nobody claps. That means being loyal to your vision when your feelings tell you to quit. It's you versus you, every day. And every decision you make is a vote. A vote for the person you're becoming or the person you're staying. Your time is now. Repeat this out loud. I will not wait anymore. I will not give my power to circumstances. I will not outsource my purpose to comfort. Because your time is now. Not next year. Not once you have a degree. Not when the fear goes away. It's now. You're sitting on untapped greatness. You're walking around with genius inside you, and you don't even know it. The world isn't waiting on someone better. It's waiting on you to believe you're already enough. Build daily, not occasionally. Motivation might get you started, but discipline is what finishes the job. And here's what winners know. Success is not loud. It's not pretty. It's not posted every day on social media. It's boring sometimes. It's uncomfortable. It's early mornings, late nights, saying no when everyone else says yes. But every rep builds something. Every choice stacks. Every step carves out the person you're becoming. You don't rise once, you rise daily. So stop trying to feel like it. Start building like it. Show up. Not for perfection, but for consistency. You don't need more inspiration. You need more implementation. Pain has a purpose. Some of you have gone through pain that still lives in your chest. You carry heartbreak, loss, betrayal, failure, and it weighs you down. But hear me. That pain wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to build you. The fire you walked through didn't destroy you. It forged you. And every scar you carry is proof you're a survivor. Proof you kept going when others gave up. Proof that strength isn't always loud, sometimes it just keeps moving forward. You didn't survive all that just to play small. You didn't make it through just to stay silent. You didn't crawl out of hell just to sit and watch. Your pain is your power. Use it. Refuse to settle. Why are you playing small? Why are you making peace with average? Why are you settling for survival when you were built for greatness? You've got people to inspire. You've got lives to impact. You've got a legacy to build. But you can't build it if you keep shrinking when things get hard. You were not made to be mediocre. You were made to shake the earth. The old you can't come with you. Let me ask you something real, and don't run from the answer. Who are you pretending to be right now? Are you walking around acting like the old you, just in a new environment? Are you still clinging to the habits that broke you, hoping somehow they'll build you? Let me be blunt. The old you can't come with you. You want next-level results? You need a next-level identity. Because no matter how badly you want to succeed, you will always fall back to the level of your standards, not your dreams. And right now, some of you are praying for new outcomes, while staying loyal to your old limitations. You're saying you want freedom, but you're still in chains of procrastination. You're saying you want change, but you're still defending your excuses. You're saying you want to win, but every time it gets hard, you fold back into the version of you that quits when it's uncomfortable. That version has to die. Not later. Not when it's easier. Now. Because every day you keep feeding the old identity, you're starving the future that's trying to be born. Your identity controls your outcomes. Let me introduce you to one of the most powerful truths in performance psychology. You will never outperform your self-image. Read that again. You could have the best strategies in the world. You could follow the perfect workout plan, business model, or routine. But if you still believe you're average, if you still identify as someone who doesn't follow through, then eventually you'll sabotage your success. Why? Because your actions will always try to stay consistent with your beliefs. And if you believe you're someone who always gives up, you'll quit. If you believe you're someone who always struggles, you'll find a way to struggle again. But if you shift your identity to match the person you're becoming, not the person you've been, you'll rise. You'll stretch. You'll execute like your future depends on it, because it does. It starts with the smallest decisions. Let me break it down. You don't need to change everything today. You just need to start making different decisions in small moments. You don't build a champion in a week. You build them in the hundreds of choices that nobody sees. The choice to wake up early when the bed feels warm. The choice to say no to distractions that don't serve your mission. The choice to show up again after you failed yesterday. The choice to believe in yourself before anyone else does. Those small decisions? They are everything. They are votes for your new identity. And every time you cast a vote, you reinforce the truth. This is who I am now. I don't quit anymore. I don't scroll mindlessly anymore. I don't say tomorrow anymore. I show up now because this is who I am. Rebuild yourself on discipline, not emotion. If you keep depending on motivation, you'll stay stuck in the emotional roller coaster. One good day and you feel unstoppable. One bad day and you fall apart. That's no way to live. You need something stronger than mood. You need discipline. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. It doesn't ask for your permission. It does the work regardless. And when you lead your life with discipline instead of feelings, everything changes. You stop negotiating with your goals. You stop giving power to every bad mood. You stop losing to inconsistency. Because success isn't based on how you feel. It's based on how you act consistently. Winners act. Losers react. Don't wait until the emotion is right. Do the work until the identity is real. Rewire your mind with this. Let's get practical. 5 daily mental rewire habits to start living your new identity. 1. Morning power questions. Start every day with: what am I committed to today? Who do I choose to become today? What one hard thing will I conquer? Why? Because your questions shape your focus, and your focus shapes your life. 2. Win your first hour. Own your morning, win your day. No phone. No social media. Just action, mindset work, physical movement, reading, or journaling. Treat your first hour like a sacred appointment with your future self. 3. Stack micro wins. Forget the overwhelming goals. Focus on the next decision. Drink the water. Do the workout. Send the email. Turn off distractions. Each win stacks momentum. Keep stacking. 4. Practice mental representatives. Throughout the day, pause and affirm. I am the type of person who follows through. I do hard things even when I don't feel like it. This is who I am now. Representatives aren't just for muscles. They're for your mind. 5. Review and reinforce at night. Every evening, ask: did I show up like the future version of me today? Where did I win? Where can I level up tomorrow? Reflection breeds growth. Growth compounds results. You were never average. Let me speak directly to the soul in you that feels forgotten. You were never average. You were never weak. You were never born to blend in. You were just taught to settle. Conditioned to fear. Programmed to doubt. But your spirit? It's wild. It's hungry. It's unstoppable. You just have to unlock it. And that begins today. Not next month. Not after another failure. Not once it's safe. Today. Create, don't wait. You're not waiting on a sign. You are the sign. You're not hoping for a miracle. You are the miracle if you choose to be. Stop sitting on greatness. Stop editing your light to make others comfortable. Stop playing it safe hoping you'll be accepted. Leaders don't follow. Creators don't copy. Champions don't wait. They build. They speak. They move. Burn the backup plan. If you want to win, you need to let go of every exit strategy. No more. If this doesn't work, I'll go back. If I fail, I'll just play it safe again. If nobody supports me, I'll quit. Burn that. Burn the backup plan. Burn the excuses. Burn the belief that average is enough for you. You don't get to live your dream with a foot in comfort. You don't get to win if you're still holding on to who you were. You either go all in, or you don't go at all. This is your time. This is your chance. Get up. Get loud. Get moving. This is where everything comes together. We push the listener over the edge, remove the final excuse, and activate their unstoppable self. No more excuses, only decisions. Listen to me right now. You don't need more time. You don't need more information. You don't need anyone's permission. You need to decide. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. There is no such thing as the right moment, there's only the moment you finally say, I'm done settling. That's it. No more. When I feel like it. When I'm not scared anymore. You'll still feel fear. You'll still feel resistance. But now, you move anyway. Because winners don't wait for conditions, they create them. Brick by brick, build the new you. How do you change your life? You don't need a miracle. You need a daily decision. Brick by brick. Win by win. Hour by hour. You build the life you want one choice at a time. Every time you refuse to quit. Say no to distractions. Speak belief into yourself. Take action despite fear. You lay a brick. And brick by brick, you are building a new you. Someone unstoppable. Someone grounded in purpose. Someone whose life becomes a testimony of discipline, fire, and relentless pursuit. You're not chasing perfection. You're becoming powerful through process. The world needs your fire. You know what the world doesn't need? Another passive observer. Another dreamer who never acts. Another person who waits for validation before moving. You know what it does need? Your fire. Your story. Your strength. Your comeback. There are people right now who need your voice. There are people right now who need your courage to wake them up. There are people waiting to be set free by your example. But they'll never see it unless you rise. You're not just showing up for yourself anymore. You're showing up for everyone who's watching you, your family, your future children, your friends, strangers you'll never meet. Don't just rise for you. Rise for them. Be the one who finally breaks the chain. Be the one who turns "I can't" into "I will." Be the one they talk about when they say, "If they could do it, so can I." Get angry in the right way. Maybe you've been quiet too long. Maybe you've let the world walk over your potential. Maybe you've let people underestimate you, even though you felt greatness inside you. Now is the time to stop apologizing for being powerful. Let the pain fuel you. Let the rejection ignite you. Let the silence make you louder. Use your anger, not to destroy, but to build something unbreakable. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your fire. You owe yourself a life that reflects it. This is the moment. Let me ask you something, and answer with honesty. How many more days are you willing to waste? How many more years will you hand over to comfort? How many more opportunities will pass you by because you didn't feel ready? You say you want a breakthrough? This is it. Right here. Right now. Not some distant dream. Not some someday goal. This moment. Because the old version of you has run out of time. The weak voice? Gone. The excuses? Done. The fear? Still there, but you've decided it doesn't get to drive anymore. You are in charge now. Get up and win. Let me tell you what's about to happen. You're going to stand up from where you are, mentally, emotionally, maybe even physically, and you're going to say, "I've had enough. I'm not playing small. I'm not shrinking. I'm not living beneath my potential for one more day." You're going to stop chasing permission and start chasing your purpose. You're going to stop begging for acceptance and start building confidence through action. You're going to stop watching others win and finally take your spot at the table. Why? Because your time is now. You don't need to wait to feel ready. You don't need to fix everything before you start. You don't need anyone else's approval. You just need to decide that this is the turning point. Get ruthless with your standard. From this moment on, raise your standard. Raise how you speak to yourself. Raise how you treat your time. Raise how you move through each day. Stop tolerating mediocrity. Stop letting weakness guide your routine. Stop allowing excuses to have a voice. You have to become ruthless with your standards, because that's where your life starts to shift. Your standard is your future. If you expect more, you'll rise more. If you demand more from yourself, you'll shock yourself with what you're capable of. Be so consistent, so disciplined, so locked in, that quitting doesn't even feel like an option anymore. No one's coming, and that's the best news ever. Here's the hard truth: no one's coming to save you. But here's the beautiful truth: no one has to. Because everything you need is already inside of you. You have the resilience, the vision, the fire, the power, the strength, the hunger, It was always there, it was just buried under fear, distraction, and noise. But today, that part of you wakes up again. Today, you look in the mirror and say, "I've got me." And that's enough. Your life, your terms. You are the author of this chapter. You are the painter of this masterpiece. You are the builder of this comeback. And from this moment forward, you choose. Will you play small or play bold? Will you settle or rise? Will you wait or win? This is not just a speech. This is your line in the sand. Draw it. And never go back. Speak this out loud. Say this with me, and not in a whisper, but like your future is listening. I was made for more. My pain will not define me. My purpose is stronger than my excuses. My time is now. I will get up, and I will win. So get up. Get focused. Get moving. No more delays. No more doubts. No more distractions.